So guys, it's currently Tuesday of the challenge and we hit one stop loss yesterday because there was some form of news that happened. I didn't even check Forex Factory. So we hit stop loss yesterday, which was Monday. Like the news basically screwed up the whole watch list for the week. So I had to go through the watch list over again and select new pairs. But what I'm going to do now is show you the stop loss we hit yesterday. So let's jump to the chart and show you. Peace. So guys, this is GBP card and this was the stop loss we hit yesterday. So if I zoom in a little bit, you can see that it was a stop hunt, and the moment price stopped us out, it went straight to my take profit. I was unable to record this trade, but I'll take it to the Telegram group because I always document my trades in the Telegram. Excuse me. So as you can see, I posted it here, stop hunt, and this was the entry right here. Yeah, this was the point where price hit our stop loss and went straight to take profit. I'll probably have to add a screenshot to make it more visually appealing. Too much English. So for today, the pair we're monitoring is Euro GBP. Euro GBP is top priority on our watch list, and let me explain why. As you can see, Euro GBP found this level of support on the 4-hour time frame. It's basically a chart pattern, a double bottom, break of neckline and retest. So if you see this Euro GBP on the 4-hour time frame, and if you notice, we're in bearish market structure, then price came to this level of support, retested it again, which is basically a double bottom, and it broke above the neckline, and now price has come to retest the neckline with all of these wicks. And if you see how many candles price has spent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, price has basically spent a day in this level of support. So it makes it very high probability. All I'm waiting for is for like the lower time frame to align with my buyers. And what I mean by that is if price is able to break above this level like this and retest, I'm taking longs on Euro GBP. The next pair on our watch list is what? I think USD CHF. USD CHF is not yet confirmed. It's just like a potential trade to watch out for. This is basically a head and shoulders pattern on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, I already marked it out. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. The moment to get a break of this neckline and retest of the neckline, I'll take sales on USD CHF. I think the last pair on our watch list is Euro NZD. Euro NZD is a basic break and retest, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find an entry. You can see this was the level of resistance. Price broke above it and used it as support. So if you drop down to the 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame, I don't know if I'll be able to find an entry on this pair, to be honest, but it's just good to watch out for it. So those are basically the three. So guys, those are basically the 3 pairs I'm monitoring for this Tuesday and potentially for the rest of the week. So if a setup comes up, I'm going to execute it and do a trade update. I don't know if the trade update is going to be immediately, but I'll definitely update you guys on how the trades are going. But if you are watching this channel for the first time, I guess you should subscribe. So I'll see you guys in the next trade update. Peace. So guys, it's currently Friday and I've just hit not Friday, it's currently Thursday, and I've just hit stop loss on Euro GBP. This trade position was horrible, it was disgusting, it was all the bad things, all the bad words you can put together. It was this trade. Not because the analysis was wrong, but I don't know what's going on in the markets this week. So the trade was very ugly. I held this trade for like 3 days and it did not go anywhere. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. So I beg, reduce more. Just up, down, and I finally hit stop loss. So what I'm going to do now is show you the charts, and I'll show you the last trade I'm going to take for the week, and it's on gold. So let me take you to the chart and show you what I'm looking at. Peace. So guys, as you can see on my chart, this is the trade that I took on Euro GBP, and I entered here and I head through all of this madness and it finally hit stop loss. So that's second loss of the week. I've taken 2 losses this week, 1 valid loss. This loss was, I feel relieved, to be honest, because I've had to hold all this nonsense. Then the second loss I took was a stop hunt on Monday. So as you can see right here, that was where I got stopped out and price went straight to my take profit. So I've taken 2 losses this week, and the last trade I'm looking to take this week is this gold trade. I don't know if my account will be able to handle it, though. It's currently about to play out or already playing out. So the analysis behind this trade is that on the 4-hour time frame, price is currently at a lower high. And what do I mean by that? If you look at the market structure on the 4-hour time frame, this is a lower high, this is a lower low. After a lower low, I think this is a lower high, and as you can see, price pulled back into a level of break and retest. So this was previously support and it's serving as resistance. So when I jumped out to the 30 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, as you can see, let's go to 30 minutes. It's going to be more clear and there's going to be less noise. So on the 30 minutes time frame, what you can see is price giving us clean levels of, this is a break and retest. So this is a lower low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low. So I'm looking to enter off this lower high. So this is going to be my last trade for the week. If this trade hits stop loss, it's fine. I'll just come back next week, because to be honest, this week I've been shit. So we're going to take our last position. The only thing about this position is that, let me flip my screen. The only thing about this trade is that I barely trade gold. So if I'm looking to risk 1% of a 5k account on this trade. So if I'm not able to risk $50 on this trade, I'm going to leave the trade alone, because that's the only way I will not ruin all my progress. If I over risk on this gold trade and it hits stop loss, it's going to be a bad situation. So what I'm going to do is check if I'm able to risk $50 on this position, because the lot size with gold is different from currency pairs. So if I'm able to risk the right amount of money on this trade, I'll take it. If I'm unable to, I'll leave it and probably just call it a week. So let me see if I'm able to. Let me see if I'm able to take the trade. And if I'm not able to, I'll do a end of the week trade, like end of the week recap tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the next trade update. Peace. What's good, YouTube? It's currently Friday and it's the end of the week. So I ended up missing the trade on gold. I'll pop the screenshot here and I'll pop my entry right there. So we ended this week in negative 2%, which is fine. I've been winning in the last 3 weeks. So we're down 2% for the week, but we're still up overall. The account is still in drawdown. I'll probably pop a screenshot of the equity curve right now. So yeah, the week was alright. It was not alright, honestly. The week was trash. On Monday, there was a tweet Trump made concerning the whole Iran war that just fucked up the whole week. So the analysis were just choppy, played out without giving us entry signal and stuff like that. So thank you for tuning to this video. I will be back next week to continue executing our trades. So I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.